Need something? Oh, it's you. Come to extort more from me?
You've been come to see Balaman? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Return anytime. You're quite welcome here.
New around Riften? Take my advice.
See for yourself.
The bunkhouse isn't for you.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
Divines bless... Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind...
What do you want?
I've got your back. Don't make me wait too long. I get bored very easily.
Best not go wandering east of the city. Bandits been seen around the block.
It's a bad time to get lost, friend.
I'll paint the snow with your blood.
We heading out? Try not to walk into any spike-filled pits or filthy skeever dens.
If it's a bed you need, talk to Kirava in the Bee and Barb. She'll set you right.
Is that your pet, Mama? He looks really scary. Mama! Wow, really? What do you get me? Thanks.
Good day, friend. Keeping well? You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new... You should come hear me play at the Sleeping Giant Inn. I've been trained as a skald, as was my father and my father's father before him. Of course. What room would you like me to furnish? Very good, ma'am. All right, then. My time at the Bard's College was brief. A prodigy has little need for formal education.
Hi, Ma. You need something, Ma? You got me a present? Really? Thanks.
Need something? You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new stories.
You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
What do you need? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. I'll give you a few more minutes. I can't wait here all day. It's my neck on the line, remember? I've got your back. Don't make me wait too long. I get bored very easily.
Seems there's all...
I'm working on some... The exact nature of my research is a secret, I'm afraid. But it really is quite valuable.
It's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies. Feralda, don't act like she didn't say anything. I know her, and I know what she's been up to. My problem with her? She's the one who has a problem with me. She's threatened by me, by my skill as a wizard, by my elegance and posture, by my superior good looks. But she is not going to get the better of me. Oh no, I won't let it get to me one bit. That's what she's after. She's trying to undermine my confidence, make me doubt myself. Well, it won't work, I tell you. Did you say an elf and stars? I hope you don't know what you're asking. You were given a vision. Are you serious? Whatever. The person you probably want is Nellikar. He's in the frozen hearth. Be careful. He was exiled from the college for a reason. All right, then.
Let me give you a bit of advice. I'm always on the lookout for all sorts of... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Give my regards to Carlia if you see her.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here. Welcome to the college. Welcome to the college. Welcome to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's a primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know. Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary. Well, that depends on what you're looking for. Beralda can teach destruction spells, and offers training in that school. Finis is one of the best conjurers in all of Skyrim, and can help with spells from that school. Don't let Tolfdir fool you. He's the preeminent scholar on alteration, one of the best in Tamriel, and always willing to pass on his knowledge. If you can find him and focus his attention, there's a great deal Drevis can teach you about illusion magic. And finally, there's Colette. She may be difficult to get along with. She's very knowledgeable when it comes to restoration magic. If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear? Not often, no. Some risks must be taken, to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Not going to weigh in either way? I admire your restraint, but there are times when you must make decisions, even without all the facts. Rely on instinct.
We're all pretty new at this, right? Let's just give it a chance. What's the worst that could happen?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. Continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's what this lesson is for. Perfect time to try it out. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you. Good. So you wish to master the arcane arts. All right, then.
The local Nords may not like us very much, but they don't seem to mind having access to enchanted weapons and armor. Savos doesn't care for politics. He likes to believe the college is removed from the rest of Skyrim.
If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please let me know. If you would, please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college. So you wish to master the arcane arts? Now, if you'll excuse me. There are few places. I'll teach you some of what I know, but be careful. What you learn here will last you a lifetime. It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary. If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly.
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. Still, there's always room for improvement.
You can see me? But you can hear me, obviously. Something still isn't quite right. At least I'm making progress. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Good day.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic. You consider Restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you? Don't you? Good. Good. Not that I require validation, of course. There are just some, and I shan't name names, who would disagree. It can make life difficult when one's colleagues fail to recognize the research one engages in. Spells and incantations for those with a talent to cast them. Mm-hmm.
Please, someone do something! Don't hurt me!
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings. I used to be an adventurer like you. I took an arrow in the knee.
You can afford a septim or two.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
come to sell. Take a look. Just remember me if you get your hands on anything else.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Take a look. Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore. We heading out? I'll just be here then. You ready yet? I need to get back before I'm missed. Remember. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
Sure. What can I do for you? Yes. This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes. With a voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborn's come. free to make requests. Delight. Another charming customer. Oh, let me... Breeches, gowns, clothes for any occasion, really. Finally. I can speak quick. Take a look. Thank the gods for the end of yet another pointless conversation.
Divines spares. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
So, you can cast a few spells. Am I supposed to be impressed?
We heading out? Try not to walk into any spike-filled pits or filthy skeever dens.
Coast a ways to the east, you'll find the wreck of the Brine Hammer. Never know what treasures may still be aboard.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
You probably want someone else. I'm just the stupid.
Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Fellow latecomer to Ellenwood's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, my good lady. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking.
Welcome to the Tholmor Embassy.
There's
your
not enough
invitation,
drinking in the
please.
world today.
Your invitation, please. Thank you, Mom. Go right in.
Here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thighs.
I'm just doing my duty.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
I hope they'll serve the roast venison with bitter green sauce that we had at the last party. That was delicious.
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's
Even
just
when every
that
other
we've
farm
run
in the
out of
hold
the
is
Alto
barely
wine.
scraping by, the harvest
Do
of
I have your
glory
permission
takes
to
all
uncork the
Of
Arinthia
course.
Red?
I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
What can I get for you?
I can't remember.
You made it
last
in.
time
Good.
was this cold.
As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and get you on your way.
Heard any
Until
interesting
we both
gossip
live through
lately?
this day.
Now that I think on it.
Yes, what do you need? Here you go, ma'am. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you?
And with no sign of shipping out.
Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that.
Some say the ship
I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
and Captain Safia couldn't afford the repairs. Of course, she would never admit such a thing. Captain Safia is far too proud a woman for that.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
Is the food and drink to your liking?
As much as can be expected, yes.
Excellent. I'll leave you to it then.
I don't recall seeing you at one of these before, and I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim.
None of these people cares a whit about the religious aspects of this war. Another sign of the degeneracy of your empire. There are those in the Empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy. Fortunately, those most opposed to the Emperor's wise policy have now branded themselves traitors as well as heretics. I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires
The
cooperation.
hospitality of the Thalmor Embassy is at your service.
It's good practice. Most people barely notice what I'm playing. These parties are a great way to earn a little extra money.
For the man who knows how to make the Great War is long past. It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for everyone. But not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money. Very well, then. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf. You there, serving girl! What's your name, dear?
Ah, Breda, sir. Do you need a drink? Something to eat?
No, that's not what I'm interested in right now. I just wanted to get a better look at you. I like what I see, my dear. And believe me, I don't say that to everyone. I'm very discriminating when it comes to the female form.
Ah, thank you, sir. Was there anything else I could do for you?
Oh, not at the moment. Maybe
What can I get for you? I'm sorry, but I think you've had enough for the moment. Yes, sir.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me. Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend. Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to Elenwen, our mistress.
What are you
I speak
doing?
figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course. Fine. Get your hands off me. I'll be a good boy now. Wouldn't want to offend our
Let's go.
overlords.
Before anyone notices us.
Someone bring me a drink, quick.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Let's hope that it ends soon.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Huh? Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
Did you see those robes?
You're on your own.
Were they with? Or of the Emperor? Treaty enforcement. Foolish human!
I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Gisser. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they? Etienne, he's talked, hasn't he? He knows where that old man is you're looking for. He told me himself.
You'll get the rest of your money when we confirm his story. As agreed.
So he has talked. I knew it.
Everyone talks, in the end. Now... I have work to do. Leave me to it if ever you want to see the rest of your payment.
Can I could help you. He talked to me. He trusts me.
Stop, please. I don't know anything else. Don't you think I'd have told you already?
Silence. You know the rules. Do not speak unless spoken to. Master Rollindale will ask the questions.
Let's begin again.
No, for pity's
You know the
sake.
rules.
I've already told you everything.
Start at the beginning.
Never should have come here.
You're
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
Listen up, spy.
What?
You're trapped
Who?
here, and
What?
we have your accomplice.
What do you want then?
Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Silence, traitor.
Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
Come on! Don't you see? Elven supremacy is the only truth!
I saw guards dragging bodies over here. Might be a way out. Hey, haven't I seen you around the flagon? I never expected to see another guild brother down here. Let's get out of here. Huh? You didn't have to help me, so thanks.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear... Did you learn anything useful? Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Ask around the Ragged Flagon in the Ratway. It's at least a good starting point. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means. The Thalmor happened. They've been hunting down every blade they can find for the past 30 years. Thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to operate throughout the Empire with impunity. When I was young, our leaders became obsessed with the Thalmor threat. They believed that if and when we found a Dragonborn, we would need to protect her against the Thalmor. Turns out we fatally underestimated the Thalmor. They smashed us with ease during the Great War. I was one of the few who escaped. For a long time, all I cared about was staying alive and taking revenge on the Thalmor when I could. But then the dragons returned, and I remembered that the Blades used to be dragon slayers, and that we were sworn to protect the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer of all. What do you need, Dragonborn? What is it? What is it? Do you need something? Do you need something? What do you need, Dragonborn? Do you need something?
Is that your pet? Really? Wow, he looks tough.
Yes?
Ah, you made it. Good to see you, my friend. I'll never forget how you saved my life from those Thalmor maniacs.
What's on your mind?
So, the ending of my tale I began earlier. Is this your tale of single-handedly fighting off a pack of trolls, or my tale? We vetted 4 women on the same night?
So, what can I do for you today? Well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. Must have come from Mercer's place. He'd admired the grey fox for some time. Sure, I'll buy it from you. Here you are. Be careful out there. Wouldn't want to lose such a promising cutpurse now, would we?
I don't want to settle. I like things the way they are.
Come on, Tom. Marry me. Let me take care of you.
I can take care of myself.
So, you're... lot of people looking for him. Don't know his name, but he's paid good money for nobody to know he's down here. He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Hardly ever leaves the place. Has someone bring him food and such. Crazy old coot from what I've heard. For that to stand out down here, he must really be off his nut. Dangerous-looking elves who didn't give their names. Draw your own conclusions. Until next time.
Out with it. Time is money. Welcome to the usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them. Until next time.
Well, you done or what?
Too easy.
Only way out of your misery.
Bucket, knife, book, teapot, stone. No, no, no.
Go away! What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esben. I don't know what you're talking about. Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her, and she led you to me. And here I am, caught like a rat in a trap. So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. You'd better come in and tell me how you found me and what you want. This'll just take a moment. This one always fits. There we go. Only a couple more. There we are. Come in. Make yourself at home. That's better.